Hello everyone and welcome back. I have not been on live here for a few days, so just wanted to come on and talk about something that I'm really passionate about. And before I get on that, I am going to let a couple people jump on live here today. This beautiful Sunday. There's actually lots and lots of beautiful waves today out in the sea. So there's a ton of surfers. So it's just a gorgeous day. I love just sitting up here watching these surfers. I used to take on the waves in Australia, but here the waves aren't really maybe high enough for that. But a bit more of a daredevil, I guess. But one day I will get out there as well. The water's a little bit cold as well, but I guess if you just wear wetsuits, all good. So I wanted to just come on here and share a little bit more about, how do you deal with people that are not supportive? How do you deal with what we call dream stealers, or how do you deal with people that are very close to you and are just not there giving you that push to go out there and build a business? And I want to tell you a little bit of story because first of all, I thought that when I entered this industry, it was just because I was in the network marketing industry that people were just hating on it and so on. And so I met quite a lot of people that were a bit skeptical, and you'd read a lot of things online and all these different things, right? But what I realized later on was that when my sister was starting her business, which is she actually deals with baby clothes, baby toys, like all kinds of different things for moms and babies. Awesome website, by the way. Go check that out if you're a mom. Baby Luno. She's on Instagram or Facebook or whatever else. She's got a great website as well. Especially any of you that are in Australia, she's really focused on that country, especially. What's going on, everybody? Stacy, Claire, Char, hey, what's going on, everyone? And so, what happened, what I thought was really funny was that when she started her business, I thought that everybody would be super supportive because it was just a business that she started, from scratch. And she was going to focus on she'd just become a new mom, and she wanted to focus on other moms and just getting one place where she had like all the stuff that she thought was just brilliant. And in Australia they don't have Amazon, so it's just a great business idea. But what was really funny was that people weren't supportive at all of her business, and I found that really strange. I found it very strange that her friends and people, they were just like haters as well. And I thought it was just for a lot of us in the network marketing industry that ever got this, right? What's going on, Emma? And so, I just think it's so funny that I guess every entrepreneur goes through this. Every entrepreneur, anyone who's building a business, anyone taking on some kind of new venture is probably going to have people that are not supportive, people that are haters, or people that are dream stealers, whatever you want to call it, right? And so, all I can recommend here is that in our business of network marketing, or any business, is you need to recruit one person, right? You need to recruit just one person, and that's yourself. If you fully recruit yourself, and you fully come on board, and you fully commit yourself, and you fully focus on your opportunity, and you're going to go all the way, you're not like looking left or right or anything, you're just looking ahead at your opportunity, you're going to go all the way, you have 100% certainty you're going all the way. First of all, you're going to have more success because you're going to be able to bring people with you. But what will happen eventually is that not all of them, but a lot of your haters, a lot of your people that are skeptics, a lot of the people that are not supportive, they actually start to become more and more supportive the more you commit to what you're doing. Does that make sense? So it's like if you fully 100% engaged in your opportunity, in knowing that you're going to go all the way, these other people suddenly go, all right, they're committed. They have the energy. They have the passion. I might as well just support them, right? And that's usually what tends to happen. So many of you, I dealt a little bit with I had a few friends that are still not supportive today, still kind of make fun of it and so on. I also had my wife, for example. She wasn't always supportive. At first she was incredibly supportive, then she wasn't supportive, and then she's now incredibly supportive again. But that's always been tough to deal with that, right? But if you make that decision and you're 100% going for something, for example, in my wife's case, what she noticed was that I was super passionate about this, and I this is something I wanted to do. And so after a while, she was like, okay, maybe she believed that I could do something good. She wasn't always, maybe believing that I was going to make it just because I didn't have my brother's thick skin. But she still saw that I had this passion and I was going after something that I wanted to do. And that was what she was really supportive with after a while. And when she started to become a little bit more supportive of that, then I started to go, hey, I can really get to the next level. And that's really what helped me in a big way as well, is when the people around you are not supportive, I think that kind of will bring you down, and that's going to slow you down. And the only way to really get them on board usually is to bring your paycheck up. And so it's kind of a catch-22, because if you're not 100% in it, if you're kind of doubting yourself because they're doubting you, it's going to be very difficult for you to get to that next stage to get that paycheck. But that's where you've just got to, every single day, just focus, whatever hours you have, whether you have 30 minutes a day or whatever else, every day work on your personal development. Every day stay very, very, very consistent, because consistency will beat out any person in our industry who's amazing at it. Consistency is definitely the key to this. And that's what's happening to me, is I'm still not very good at it today, but I'm very consistent, right? So I'm doing these live videos, you know, they're not always easy, and it's not always easy coming up with content that you guys will enjoy and find useful, but it's all about, you know, how can I stay consistent on an ongoing basis, always, day in and day out, and day in and day out. And that slow turtle, like, you know, that's really slow turtle. I'm not even a turtle, like I'm way slower than that. But if you're a slow turtle, you're always in the long run going to beat that fast hare, right? And that's what I love listening to Darren Hardy, for example. He's the same way. He's all about consistency. He's all about, you know, being a little bit slow, but in the end of it, you have amazing results, because getting a little bit better every single day, working on your business a little bit every single day, because it's an add-on business, right? We don't have to start all over month after month after month. And even though this is totally off topic, I have a great conversation with somebody extremely successful, okay? An extremely successful coach. She pulls in for each client like 10, 20, 30,000 pounds, whatever it is, right? And she's got a bunch of these clients, right? But she knows that as soon as that client's done with her, she needs to start from zero again, right? So every year she's got to go out and find these clients, right? She has to start from zero, year after year after year, right? And that's the thing, is what I love with this business, is that it's an add-on business, right? It's every month we can kind of take some of our customers. Yes, we lose a little bit, but take some of our customers with us. We take some of our distributors with us. And it just kind of adds on. And in my 12 years now, I'm in my 12th year, right? Every single year, my income has gone up. Every single year, right? It's an add-on business. It just goes up a little bit, right? So absolutely, Miriam, set goals and take action. So just to conclude all of this, it's not going to be easy to deal with all these negative people. It's not going to be easy to deal with what we call the dream stealers. But use that as a fuel. Use that as something that's like, hey, I want to prove them wrong. That's what I love. I just love, like, for me, it's just a big motivation. When anybody ever like doubts what we're doing, right? If anybody's ever negative, I'm just like, whoo, I'm going to prove them wrong, right? And so if you can get that kind of feeling inside of you and really go out there, and of course you got to stay incredibly focused, because it's not going to work if you just have, you know, if you say, I'm going to prove them wrong for like 2 weeks or 2 months or even like 2 years. You need to keep on going, right? That's what's going to prove them all wrong. And that just brings, I never ever go back to somebody and go, told you so, you know, but I'm sure they can see it online. And I'm pretty sure, 99% sure, 99% of the people that are haters are not going to change their life whatsoever if they don't make a huge change in the way they generate their income or live their life, right? So that's all from me today. Have an awesome Sunday, everybody, and go out and have an awesome last few days of the month here. Thank you, and thank you all for following so much.